Week 27, Tuesday. The beginning of the letter of St. Ignatius of Antioch to the I wish to protect you in good time because you are dear to my heart. From Ignatius, whose other name is Theophorus, to the Holy Church, I send the Church my greeting in all the fullness of God and wish her every happiness. They tell me that your character is beyond all praise and never falters in its endurance. I heard that from your Bishop Polybius when the will of God and Jesus Christ brought him here to me in Smyrna. He was full of joy with me in my bonds in Christ Jesus, that in him I had a vision of your whole congregation, and when I received from his hands the token of your good will and a God for me, I gave glory for finding that you were as truly imitators of God as I had been assured. Your obedience to your bishop, as though he were Jesus Christ, shows me plainly enough that yours is no worldly manner of life, but that of Jesus Christ himself, who gave his life for us, that faith in his death might save you from death. At the same time, however, essential as it is that you should never act independently of the bishop, as evidently you do not, you must also be no less submissive to your clergy and regard them as apostles of Jesus Christ, our hope, in whom we shall one day be found if our lives are lived in him. The deacons too, who serve the mysteries of Jesus Christ, must be men universally approved in every way, since they are not mere dispensers of meat and drink, but servants of the Church of God, and therefore it is for the rest of you to hold the deacons in as great respect as Jesus Christ, just as you should also look on the bishop as a type of the Father and the clergy as the apostolic circle forming his council. For without these three orders, no church has any right to the name. I am sure these are your own feelings too, for I have had with me and still have an example of your affection in the person of your bishop himself, whose grave demeanor is a notable lesson in itself, and whose very gentleness is power. God has certainly filled my head with a great many thoughts, but I am careful of my own limitations, for fear boasting should be the downfall of me. The sentiments I ought rather to be feeling are apprehension and a disregard of all those who seek to flatter me. The words of these people are real scourges to me, for much as I yearn for martyrdom, I am not at all sure of being found worthy of it. So many of them fail to perceive Satan's jealousy, which thus becomes all the more formidable an adversary to me. Consequently, I have great need of that humility which is the prince of this world's undoing. And so I entreat you, not I though, but the love of Jesus Christ, not to nourish yourselves on anything but Christian fare, and have no truck with the alien herbs of heresy. You will be safe enough so long as you do not let pride go to your head and break away from Jesus Christ and your bishop and the apostolic institutions. To be inside the sanctuary is to be clean, to be outside it unclean. In other words, nobody's conscience can be clean if he is acting without the authority of his bishop, clergy, and deacons. Not that I suspect anything of the kind among you. I am only trying to protect you in good time because you are dear to my heart